What's up guys, Wilson here with our latest project, which is for this car, Ferrari's first V6 hybrid convertible, the Ferrari 296 GTS, and the gorgeous color that you're looking at is Verde Zeltweg. Now what we'll be doing for this car is protecting all of the gorgeous paint on here with ClearGuard Alpha G2 PPF, the latest and greatest, and also the one that we use here exclusively at Premier. After that is done, we will be topping off the PPF with ceramic coating and tinting the window with the best heat blocking window film in this entire industry with Spectra Photosync IRD. So we're going to get this entire project started now. Check out this process, and at the very end I'll do a full walk around and show you the completed work. So check this out.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. Get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. Get up again, stronger than I ever been. I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
Alright guys, this 296 GTS is completed, and for the rest of this video I'm going to take you on a walk around and show you the final work that we have on here. And since we're on the side, let's start with the window tint. What this owner chose is IRD 45%, which is a very popular mid-tone shade within the Spectra Photosync line. And for this car, I think it's a perfect match for the paint color and a great balance from looks and also heat rejection. And it is the best heat blocking window film in this industry, which is why we use it here exclusively at Premier. So now, as far as the paint protection film is concerned, every single panel that we applied the PPF to is 100% custom installed so that it can be as seamless as possible. We don't use any pre-cut kits or any extended pre-cut kits, which many times comes in a lot of joined pieces. So let's start out with the front bumper, and from there I'll show you some other panels which will give you an idea of how we do it versus how it typically is done if it was a pre-cut template. On the front bumper over here, as you saw from our process, this is a 100% custom installed one-piece installation that covers from side to side, top to bottom. This is actually a very difficult panel because of these kind of compound curvatures, and also this area right over here that dips in, and the front end also has this big curve that comes this way. Now, normally when this is done with a pre-cut kit, you would have a seam that comes right about here, and also a seam that comes down over here that joins the center bottom area with the top outer area. Right now, as you can see, there are no seams over here or over here, and everywhere is wrapped wherever possible, as far in as possible, so that the protection is fully maximized and seams absolutely minimized. In this area over here, as you can see, we wrap the film into the crevice areas wherever possible so that the seams are minimized and will not distort the aesthetics of this car. Around the front emblem area over here, we wrap the film into this so that it is not sitting on the outside, which typically is the case if it was done with a pre-cut kit. We really care about aesthetics for all of the cars that comes through here for paint protection film. And of course, the paint protection film that we use exclusively here at Premier is ClearGuard Alpha G2, the best gloss and best optical clarity PPF in this industry. And you can probably see that right now. The gloss on this hood is just going crazy, especially since we topped it off with ceramic coating. This film has the best clarity out of any paint protection film in the industry, and what that really means is that it does not add extra orange peel texture to the paint, nor does it distort the natural paint color underneath. Now, on the side of the car, on the front fenders, you see that there is this gorgeous painted badge on the side. We simply filmed right over it, and since this is custom painted from the factory, it is definitely worth their investment to get that protected. On the panel right next to it, on the doors, typically if this was done with a pre-cut template, you would get a seam right over here or comes across over here. There is about 5 inches of area space in this area, so if it was a pre-cut template and you get that seam right over here, it can really stand out and not look very good. On the back side over here, on the door handles, we wrap the film into all these crevice areas so that it's not standing on the outside. And we also filmed the door handle itself. Since you have to press onto this in order to open the door, all that repeated rubbing over time can really scratch up the paint. So this is definitely worth the investment and worth the protection. On the rear quarter panels, this is actually a very difficult panel just because of the size and this curvature in here. As you can see, we maximize protection so that we bring the film right up to the edge and basically make it look like there's no film on here. Now there's 2 more panels I want to show you. Actually, first off, on the roof, you can see that the roof is different from the GTB just because there's so many different separate pieces. This is an open top, so all of that is protected as well. Now onto the last 2 panels I want to show you. They are the rear bumper and also the rear diffuser. The rear bumper is just as difficult as the front bumper because you have this really extreme curvature in this area that dips in. What we did is we removed the vent, filmed this one piece custom installed, and we wrapped the film into these areas. And typically when this is done with a pre-cut kit, again, there are joining seams. There's one that comes down over here so that this area is a separate piece, and whenever you have joining seams, you get more areas for dirt to build up and wax to build up if you wax your car. Right now, again, this is one piece without those seams, and this is as clean of an install as it can get. On this center area right over here where the horse emblem is, we removed the horse emblem, filmed the rear bumper, and then we placed it back on so that you don't get a horse cutout shape around here. Right now, it just looks so much better that way. Now on the rear diffuser, as you can see, this whole thing is covered right now, 100%. This is full carbon fiber underneath so that if this was not protected, all the rocks that are bouncing up and down on the floor on the rear will damage this over time. And since this is such an expensive option, a gorgeous one at that, you definitely want that protected. So after all of that was done, obviously we coated the film to add to the gloss. It is already the best gloss protection there is, and the film itself is super hydrophobic, so adding the coating on there adds to the overall protection that you get from the environment. So here we have it, another 296 GTS protected and completed. And I want to thank you guys for watching another one of our videos, and until the next one, stay tuned and I'll see you soon.
Get up,